Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Once again, it is Sovereign Saturday. Sovereign men only deal with cooperative women. I can't emphasize that enough. As a sovereign man, you only going to deal with a woman who's cooperative. Because one of the sad things out here, many men are struggling against a woman. And because the woman's running stuff, they doing stuff according to her agenda. See, understand something with women by nature. They always look for their agenda. That's just their nature. You don't get mad because of it. It's just a part of nature. You know, if they want children, they want a place to stay, everything, that's their nature. You know, like I remember one time, saw this woman. I was vending. And me and the other vendor were talking, and it looked like the woman was all quiet and everything while the man was running everything. And I was like, well, not necessarily. She might want to be in a position where she's staying at home and that she's just raising the kids while he's going out working. Be careful about that, even with the so-called traditional wives or something. A lot of times they still running some shit. Because think about it, a woman can stay home, and she can stay home. She don't have to do anything. Just raise the kids, do whatever she wants, and the guy's gonna work. Who's really running stuff? He could be, and he might not be. Once you think about that. But as a sovereign man, you ain't giving up running stuff. Now, they ain't gonna say you're gonna be a dictator with a woman or anything like that. But you're gonna have some level of control. You're gonna have some level. It's going to be your agenda, like any cooperation you do with her, or anytime you do something that she may want, it's only because you want to do it. But see, here's the thing. A lot of guys, they don't deal with that type of woman or deal with a woman on that level. A lot of times if the woman say, hey, you got to wear your hair a certain way, or you got to be a certain level, boom. Like a few weeks ago, I talked about, college educated women wanting blue collar men. Not wanting blue collar men, not wanting blue collar men. They setting an agenda. They saying, hey, you come to me, you gotta have that college education. Basically, you following her agenda. You're not cooperative if you're gonna go for that. If you feel like you gotta have what it takes to, you gotta follow what she wants. If you got to follow it. Because and let me be clear, because in my book, Nice Guys and Players, I say, subtitles becoming a man women want. Ultimately, they want a man who is going to be standing up, who's going to be thorough. That's who they ultimately want. But when they don't get that, they don't mind running stuff. But see, as a sovereign man, you gotta have the mindset of, oh no, I'm on a mission. Because one thing with a sovereign man, he has a mission. So which woman is in cooperation to it? Because, and I've talked about this publicly before, a man can't do, or a woman can't do what a man doesn't allow. Now, a lot of guys, they might see that woman and she's fine, she's beautiful, she got that beautiful face, killer body and all of that. And they'll just give her money. They'll just hand her the wallet. Too many guys lead with their wallet. They're not sovereign. See, a sovereign man, what he's going to do, he's not just controlling his life where he can and leveraging where he in other areas. He's not just doing that, but he's also on a mission. So which woman is helping with that mission? Which women are in cooperation to his operation? Quite frankly, which ones are in submission to his mission? And let me be clear about that. It don't mean that as a sovereign man, you're controlling her. No, you don't have time for all that mess. It means as a sovereign man, this is where you're going. Is she helping? Regardless of what she's doing, is she helping you? Is she supportive of your mission? Is she going to do what she can to help you get where you're trying to get? That's what I mean when I say submission to your mission and cooperation to your operation. And as a sovereign man, you don't have time to deal with a woman who's only want to follow her agenda. How are you sovereign, but you following someone else's agenda? How you have control over your life? You know, you got guys, you know, it's like they'll meet that woman, move into her place. It's like, no, you already got your spot. She need to move into your spot if you're going to have it like that. Because if you're moving into her place, I don't care how cool she is, ultimately she got some level of sovereignty. Because if it's her place, ultimately at some point she can tell you get out. How's that sovereign? Or you get some guys like, yeah, I'm driving her car and stuff and everything. Yeah, but it's her car. See, as a sovereign man, you want to have your joint. You want to have your place. You want to have your vehicles. Basically, she need to come over to your way. Now, I know there's all this conflict and people are saying, what's up? But look, I don't care what the rest of the world do. If you're a sovereign man, you following this philosophy, you know, that woman need to be in cooperation with what you want to do. And if she don't want to, you don't need to deal with her. You don't need to deal with her because here's the thing. First of all, you might not meet her that much or have anything strong because once you establish your sovereignty, a woman by nature really wants to be a part of a man's agenda. By nature. She really want to be a part of her thing, but enough men aren't leading. A lot of men, you got men all over the world who basically following whatever the woman wants because they put that pussy on a pedestal. See, as a sovereign man, yes, you want a woman. Yeah, that's very important. But you ain't going to violate who you are or your relationship with yourself in order to get her. No, you're going to be on your mission because your first relationship is with yourself. Your priority is maintaining your sovereignty, maintaining your boundary. So a woman, she need to do some stuff to show that she can be included in your boundary. Then she gets your protection, your provision, you know? So she needs to help. She a part of your empire, your world. So she needs to be in cooperation and fully in cooperation because you get some women, they'll get into your world, but see, they already have a plan to switch up things with you. They already have a plan, so you got to pay attention to that too. If she trying to get you to do other things that go against what your philosophy is, that woman is not in cooperation. You need that woman who's going to be supportive. You know, you need that. That's very important. That's what you have to stick with. Very, very important. All right. So when, as a sovereign man, you're only dealing with that woman who is in cooperation to your operation, who is cooperative. If she's bucking you or trying to change your direction, well, one, that should automatically go against your sovereignty, your control. Like I said, you ain't moving into her spot or driving her car. You got your own stuff as a sovereign man. Very, very important. All right. So anyway, that's all I have for today. Keep rising to become the sovereign man that you are meant to be. All right. Peace and blessings.